after this we'll soon have the last video. So we have created till now a react.js dashboard. Then we have created the Netflix app with react.js and all, just the style with the style component and all. And then we have done the Netflix backend with JWT authentication, which was previous week, and it was one of the top app which I have created till now, and it is completely Node.js. And now what we are going to do, we are going to do the integration of this Netflix front end with the backend, and at the last, the backend integration will be done with your dashboard. So it will be a complete app. See, in any app, what happens, the front end is there. Front end is just like in a Netflix. So I have always told, this series is one of my top series, which took me around 2 months to create. This is my startup MVP series, because with that, with this series you can launch a startup also. What happens, what is there in a Netflix kind of an app, and dashboard is there for the admin user, that we have already created, but we have to update it to uh, include it here. So dashboard is like the dashboard which I have created, it can be used anywhere. So dashboard is there, in which some Netflix person will come and add the movies, see which users have logged in and all the things. But as in the front end, what will happen, you are just going to go and see those movies. So this is what we are going to do now. And then there is a backend. So there are three moving parts. One is a dashboard, one is a front end part which the customer sees, and one is a back end. So those three moving parts we are going to join, and it will complete in the next means by this Thursday, because I take these things on every Tuesday and Thursday. So Thursday it will end. So that will be there. So so enjoy this, and good evening, or sometime it don't go to you do have to check this thing. Okay, so it is going and YouTube. So let's get started. And again, it might go beyond 1 hour, means around 1.5 hour. Let's see how long it goes, because these are very big thing. Okay, so this I have already created the front end and all, which I have already created. So what I did from the previous code, okay, so from the previous code, the backend code which I have done. So backend code is in now in the API folder, which we have done in the previous video, previous streaming, previous Thursday. So that is in the API folder, and the client which was done, I think, in the previous Tuesday, it is here. Now the in the next video which I'm going to do on the coming Thursday, we are going to add the dashboard here also. It means that we're going to add an admin folder, and that will be our dashboard. So all these three will be connected. And one thing is there, I'm going to leave a lot of blanks. Although it is a complete app, it's a lot of blanks. So it's a very good learning experience also. And the last thing you are going to see, that always a fully functional app. So there will be a lot of things which you can add to it, and then you add to it, it will add to your portfolio. If you have to add those things to it to make it an even better app. Okay, but I am going to do almost 90% of it, and some additional features you have to add. Okay, so that is there. So I have added the client. Now after that, what is there, I will come here, and so before moving forward with the integration, we need to complete some of the pages and features in our React application. So React application is this client. So I will start it. And so React application, what we are going to do, we have so React application, I have already done a npm start. So it is running on port 3000. Backend I have not yet run. It's okay. Backend I have not yet run, because we are just now to do some updates first in the front end. So in the front end, what I'm going to do in the SRC, if I go and components, I'll go and I'll go to the featured. So we need to pass the props here. So as you can see, I have everything as a styled component. So everything is a styled component, the latest and the greatest. Okay, so the style component is there. So here we want to have a drop down in the featured component. See this drop down we want to have, through which we can choose the gender and all. Okay, through which we can choose the gender and all. So let us go for it. And here I will have a, we'll get a props, and we'll destructure it with type. We'll destructure it, and then a featured container is there, and okay and all. So after that, I will have, if this image and all is okay, I will have the type and end. So if the type is true, then what, then I'm going to show something. Okay, so the show something is like category container I'll do. Okay, then inside this I will have a span of type will equal to movie. So if the type is movie, then I'll show a title which is movies, or I'll show series. It is there, and then let us have some select. So select I will have, okay, just a bit of select statements I will have. After this span, this select statement I will have. Okay, right now name and id is on change. I'm going to do not now, and change I'm going to do in the last video, not now. So select gender and id is there, and some of the gender is there: action, comedy, crime, romance, and all those things, so which are there in our Netflix app. So we'll go here. So we have added something new known as category container, so we have to add the styles for it. So let us add the styles for it. Okay, so just position absolute, we're using the position absolute so that we can move it at the specific position. And we have this select box also I am changing a bit, and don't worry, I'll give the code also for this. Okay, because I have a lot of tasks for you to do. Okay, so that is done. So now before even showing it, I'm going to add React router in the project. Okay, React router in the project. And the thing is that I don't like React router 6, and it is quite new and have a lot of bugs and a lot of differences there from React router 5. So React router 5 is still working. So even if I do now your npm I React router DOM for routing, it will add 6, but I don't want 6, I want 5 only. So let me do one thing, let me close it, and so I have to add it in the client only, because this is the React router. So I added that React router version 5. Now I will go to this feature is getting some props. So from where it is getting the props? From the home component, of course, from the home page it is getting the props. So this is the home page, it is getting the props. Actually it is getting from even beyond this. Okay, so okay, so home, I'm there. Even it will get from the app, actually not even from the home, it will get from the app. So type I will do, and then featured I will come here, and I'll pass that prop type equal to type. I'll do equal to type. I've done, save it. Okay, so now I have to go to the app.js where our React router will be there. So now app.js is nothing, just a simple, it is showing the home and all these things. So we are going to have the React router. Okay, so let us go here. And those people who are new to React, this is the thing which I make React. This is the thing which you have to do in the future. So learn React and do this project from the start. Learn React completely. React week is next week, is the React week on my YouTube channel at 8:30 p.m. This week is JavaScript week. After that I will give the JavaScript link also, day 2. Learn JavaScript, learn React, and then do this completely. And you, if you add this in a portfolio, there's no way you cannot get a job, but you need to understand what you're doing. Okay, so that is there. It is not even portfolio, it is a startup creation MVP. You can create your own startup with this is so powerful thing which I'm building here. Okay, so import browser router as router comma switch comma route comma redirect from react router DOM. React router DOM I've done. Okay, so this I've done. Now I will have the router. Okay, I will have the router, and the router, remove it right now, and I'll have router here. So this is how we use React router. I have a very good router videos on my channel, so router version 5, router version 6, so you can go and check them out. So router is there, and then switch, I'm going to use the switch. Okay, and switch, and then route. Exact path is, if it goes here, then I will show the home component. Okay, I'll show the home component. If we go to the slash, and the route will end, and then if it go to, the same thing I'm going to use actually, but see, same thing I'm going to use it twice. Okay, so what is the, why I'm using the same thing? Okay, what is it? So path movies I'll use, and I'm passing type equal to movie, like this, and exact path is like series, and type equal to series, type equal to series, and to save it. Okay, so now if I, if everything is okay, okay, I have not even done an npm. Okay, npm start. Yeah, version 6 is very complicated to execute actually, so that's why I don't use it. Completely everything is changed, but I have version 6 video also, Aditya, on my channel, you can check that out. Version 6 I don't use, that's why, and it is still early days for version 6. So if you have installed version 6, just do the same command which I have shown, add version 5, it will update it. Because today one of my old videos, some person was using, so that cloudinary upload, I have a very good video on cloudinary full stack app from react, and your using react and node. So that person, she was using, just did that create react app, npm install react.js, and react 6 came, and then she started facing the issues. Okay, so that is there. Okay, so now I'm getting issue here. Why? Okay, I know why. Because it is not even started. So yeah, nowadays I don't know why it is happening now. This like this. It takes a lot of time to start. See, it is taking such a long time to start React. Okay, so that is like this. Okay, then if I go to the what I just created, so series, I'll go like this series. Series gender is coming right now. I can choose, and if I go to movies, this thing is showing, and the gender is coming. So this is what I have done. So the home component only will be shown, but those things will be shown. Okay, so that is like that. Now I will create a player file, so in which we can play the, means all of, there will be a player and all those things we can see. So for that, come here, and in the pages I'll create player.js. Player.js, as usual, everything is a functional component nowadays. Nobody uses class based for this kind of project. Okay, so that is done. Now this is done, and then, and one more thing, nowadays even react is not required. Let me remove this. They had recently made this thing, even you don't have to import this thing, and I'm not liking it, but it's okay sometime to do like that. So import, I always like that, import react from react, arrow back outlined, arrow back outlined from not ant, you know, it is telling me from at material UI icons, at material UI icons I've done. Okay, so that is done. Then let us do the import styled from styled components. That is done. Then I'll do layer component, player component I have done. And so we are going to soon create this thing, and then after that div back, so class name is back, and here I will have that arrow back outline which I just created, and it will have that home. Okay, so I will have a video actually, a video. uh, uh, okay, test videos. Okay, there is a very good site to find the test videos. Let me see if I can find that site actually. Test videos, test video. No, Big Bunny. I think it is Big Bunny. Big Bunny video sample. This is a very popular video, Big Bunny video. So I'm putting that. I'm not going to put the real videos or not. So Big Bunny, if you go, this is the one, and this has got some other also, some jellyfish and other also. So I will choose this Central one actually. Central one. This is also good video, and this is the download link and all. So I have to do this. I'm just copy the link. Okay, to copy the link. So from here only I found it, this video. After this div, I will have a video src. I'll paste this, and I think it is right. Yeah, src it is right. So sometimes it's really difficult to find a video. Okay. Okay. So like this, I will end it. Why to end it like that? Okay. So I'll have a class name equal to video, and I will have something more, auto play progress controls src. Okay, auto play progress controls. This is done. Save it. And now I have to add this style for this style component. So let me add that player component, which is just a style.div. So just a width and height and all this. So back is a back button actually, and videos also have done this object fit cover, which is actually a very awesome thing. Object fit cover, it fits it. So it is like in when we do some background image in css, means background through url position, means background size cover we do, it is even more better than that. Object fit cover, you can directly do it in the image, any image, video, or anything, you can do this object fit cover. So I've done this so that it is width and height, I made it 100% so that it shows in the complete thing. So this is done. Now we'll go back to the app.js, and here I will have another route. So after this I'll have a route, and that will show this player component. That will show this player component. Hope it is showing. Yeah, player is showing. So player is imported, and the route will be path equal to slash player. Path equal to slash player. Save it, and then okay. Am I getting something warning? No, I'm not getting something warning. So I'll go here. Go here. Let it be open. I need some more thing from here. And what is the path? It is player or players? It's player. player, player. And see, it is going. Movie is showing correctly. The sample movie is showing correctly. Sample, just a small trailer, not much more. 10-second trailer is there, so it is working correctly. And did I create it? No, I didn't create it yet. So router and link should be there. Okay, so that is working fine. So that is working fine. So now all the things we are doing manually, but we should able to do it through clicking on the links. So for that we have to use, again we are to use the react router dom and the link from react router dom. So let us go to navbar.js. In the client only I have come to navbar.js, and here I will first import that link from react router. So import link from react router dom, like this, link from react router dom. Then Okay, I'll come down and down, 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 down. Okay. So here we are, instead of this all the spans and all which are just like static, we are going to have this links. Okay. So links to wrap everything. So the home page is now link. So this link to slash class name equal to link, class name equal to link. I'll do okay. So this class name I'm soon going to give, because what happens in the link is actually an anchor tag kind of thing, so it will give that blue thing which we should not have. Okay, so this I'll push it here and home and like this and save it, and let us have all those things also. So this will be series, this will be movies. Let me remove these two, remove these two, and then this slash series slash movies, and have okay, and even popular is okay. I don't want those things. So that is done, but never have changed. But see, so this ugly thing is been shown like this. This thing has been shown like this. Homepage is okay, series is okay, movies is okay, homepage is okay. But I don't want it like this. So that's why I have given a class of link, and this thing I have only one CSS in my project. This is app.css for the generic rule. Everything else is a style component. Okay. So that link I'll do so that it is going everywhere. So I'm putting the global styles here. Okay. So like this, text decoration none, and color I will not do 000, color I'll do inherit. So whatever is the inherit is a very important thing. So what in CSS, so whatever it inherits the color from the parent element, so it is like inherit. So I'll do this inherit, and that is done. Now it's showing like this. Okay, series, and it is all working fine. So all working fine. So now what we are going to do, uh, we are going to create a login file. Okay, our login file we are going to create login and a register file, although we are going to do it in the later part, means not today. We are going to do this. Okay, so let us do that. So come here, and I'll create a page like login.js. I'll do, and here I'll do RAFCE login, and I can remove this, import styled from styled components. I'll do login is done, and then here I'll have login container, login container, and I'll have a top container, top container, top container, and a bottom container. So all this style component we are soon going to have. Then I'm going to have a div dot wrapper, and inside that I will have a img dot logo, and alt will be Netflix. So let us let me copy the popular Netflix. There is a very popular Netflix thumbnail, means it is, so I will add that. So see, hope this is working, or else it will look very ugly. Yeah, it is working. So having this Netflix logo, okay, at the top, and bottom I will have bottom container. In this bottom container, okay, this is done. Bottom container I'll have a form, so it will, everything will go inside a form. So again I will have a styled form, Inside this styled form, I'll have a h1 which is sign in, and input type email is like placeholder is email, or phone number is there, and input type password is like place placeholder equal to password. Okay, then we'll have a login button, sign in is there, and then we'll have a span span new to Netflix be sign up now. Okay, so this is there, and then the small will be there, small will be there, which will have that recaptcha thing. Okay, so after this small, I'll have this page is protected by Google and all the things that bot more and all. So save it. Now let me have all these things. So let me explain this login container. We are having a here we are having a background image also in a login container. It is showing good. So see, this kind of thing you might have seen on Netflix. So this kind of image is there. So this is an image, and their site also it is static only. It is not like permanent. Means it is like this. We'll have this kind of thing, and width and height I have given, and the background. Save it. Okay. So these things I've given with login container, then the width and height 100%, linear gradient, a bit of linear gradient, background size cover, position relative, then a top container which contains our logo, which has got this wrapper, and the wrapper class, which is the which is containing the image, and we are using the display flex here, and then the logo is there. The logo I have given, height is there, and then the bottom container is there in which we have a form. So bottom container and the width and height, everything has been done, and position absolute, and this display flex, so that one everything can come one after the another. Then the style form is there, which again we have given width, and also in style form I have given for uh, input and the span. So we have this input boxes and we have this span. So this both of this we have given. Save it, and now 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 let us create the show the login. So we'll come here, and here we will right now we'll not add the all the logic and all for login, and so const user equal to false I'll do. So just a variable I'm creating, user equal to false. Later on it can come from context and all. So after this home I always want to show, I will have a after this home I will have a route of route I will have of a path, not clear, path will be login. Okay, path will be login, and then route is ending, and then here not of user. So if it is false it will make it true, not of user, so it will be login component will be shown, or else redirect redirect will be shown, but redirect to where? Redirect to backslash home. So if the user, it is thus we are telling that if the user is login not login, he will give to the login page or else he will redirect here. Okay, so that is done. Then if the user is login only, then we're going to show all these things. So this is how it happens. Okay, so for that, what I need to do, I'll come here and user and and like this I'll do, and I have to use this template thing, and here from this route I'll cut it and bring it in the top and see. So this means if we have a user, if the user is true, then only show this. But this is how real application works. If the user is login, then only show this, save it and all, and then we will go back, and login is not definition because I have not imported it. So login from pages, so that is done from pages, save it. Login button is not defined in login button is not defined in the login JAWS. Login button is not defined. So let me add that login button also. After this style form, I will login button also. So this login button just a simple button. Okay, I'll have. Now it is there. Now is it okay? So I'll come here and user, why it is not showing me the login. Okay, I have to manually do it. Slash login I'll do. See, it is showing like this, slash login. Anyways, we're not going to do it, fix it right now. So slash logging it showing like this, just like the Netflix login. Okay, so that is like that. And we had just now made it false actually, so that is why it is not showing. Okay, so that is there. Login, we are going to fix it next video and all, maybe. Okay, so then I will have the register. So I'll have the register here. I'll come here and we'll have the register component. So in the pages and all, I will have this register dot js. I'll do register js. I've done, and here again. Okay, so the register is done, and then we'll have register also will have that email and all those things, so better have that in the state const email comma set email equal to use state like this, state const password and set password equal to use state like this, and const handle start will just been empty right now, and const handle finish equal to like this, just a empty thing. The handle start and handle finish. Now I will again have some of the component, which is first is register container. Then inside the register container, I will again have a top container, and the top container will be exactly like this only. Okay, exactly like this. So let me take this top container here, and this top container will be like this only. Wrapper is there, logo is there, common, and all these things are there. And then inside this only, I will have a login button which will have a sign in. Sign in, so top container is there, and then I will have the bottom container. Bottom container. Okay, bottom container is there. So which one has to be? So bottom container is there. Okay. So in that H1 will be there. H1 will show all those things which Netflix generally show, all those things, and watch it anytime and ready to watch and all those things. Okay. Okay. So all those things are there. Then I will have uh, not of email. So if the email is not, then ternary operator. So ternary operator, if there are more statements, we can use it inside this. Okay, use this if there are more statement, we use the normal bracket and use it inside it. Okay, so the thing is that it is like a styled form. The same thing, it's the same thing like this style form we have, and then inside that we will have a input type email, and placeholder is email or email address. Actually address on change is set email e dot target dot value I have, and then after that I will have a register button and get started, and on click equal to handle start. Style form is going here, and so if it is if you don't have email, so we will have this the other thing. So let me also copy this, and here I will have style form itself is there. Okay, and input type it will be password, and placeholder is password value. Okay, where is the value? I should have value also. Value equal to, because this is how React form works. Email value equal to password, and set password. Set password, registration button on click, and this will be handle finish. So a lot of same styling we are having it here, and a lot of them are just a login only. The login thing only is there, but then also there were some changes, so I created it separately. Login, save it. See, again the register is there, so register container is there, and with height and background and all is there. We are again taking a background here. Okay, so after this the top container is also there. So top container I've done space between here, so space between because I'm going to have a logo also here. Okay, so top container is there, and the bottom container I have given the for the h1 h2 and h3. So this bottom container with height, position, left, and all these things I have done, and h1 h2 and p I have these three also. So font size I have increased. Then the login button is there. Okay, login button is at the top, so I have this login button. So and I have the register button also, register button also at both places. And then I have this styled form which has got the style.form. Okay, that is there. Save it, and now where do I have to show it? So I'll go back to the app.js react.js. And yeah, good evening, Abedut. So here in the switch, I will show it as this path is home. So if it is home, then here I'll show, like, if the user is there, and then is home, it will show, or it will show redirect to slash register, like this, redirect to slash register. And then have this, and path, this will not be exact, this will be only the path will be register. If the register, if the not of user is there, then root will be actually register, pages register, and redirect to, or redirect to home, or redirect to home. So again we are having it like this. Okay, so the user is false, so user is false. So see, it is directly taking us to the register page. I didn't came it here, but it is directly taking me to the register page, and this is like the Netflix registration page. So it is there, everything is like them and all. So we are done here. And so now we are going to do the main thing. Actually the main thing is like the, which I have told today, it is the integration. So for the integration, so we'll do an API call to the backend to get all the movie list from there. Okay, so for that, but first we have to install the Axios in a client folder. So let us do that. So Axios in the client, not in the J, and because it is already running, so I'll do it from here only. CD client and Axios, and npm Axios in the client. So this all app is running on the client. So after that, okay, let me start the backend also, because we don't going to do anything in the backend. Npm start is there in the backend, the npm start is there. So I'll open that from the, this is the front end is running. So I will go to the API, and npm start I'll do, and see it is running. Backend server is running, DB connection successful. So that was something I was waiting for. So now we have to use Axios to do the API calls. So for that, register login Navbar, I will close, and I will go to the home.js, and here I will do the API calls from here. And for API calls in React, we use effect and all. Okay, so let me include those use effect and Axios I have included. Okay, so now here the type is there. So okay, one more thing is, now is this there, we have to take the bearer. Okay, it is okay. Const list, not like this, it is not, it is a state. Const list comma set list equal to view state of empty. Okay, so that is there. And const generate comma set genre equal to use state of null, state of null. So these two things we have done. Then in the home page we are going to get a random list, so from the API endpoint. So the random list we need to get, and we are not going to have this all this movie list and all those things. Okay, so we are just going to have one list. So for that we're going to use the use effect. So let me come here, use effect like this, and it will, let us not forget it, it will change on type comma genre, type comma genre, it will change. Type is coming here, so type is a props which is coming. Okay, so then I will have a try catch. It's always better to give it inside a try catch. I could have done a sync await like this, but sometimes it is good to give it inside a try catch. Okay, so console console.log of the try is the main thing. Now the thing is that const res equal to await axios dot get. So this is something which we have to type it right here, and that, so this is something which is coming from the backend, so we have to give it list. Okay, so if I go to the backend, if I go to the routes, if I go to the list routes, okay, so we are getting, so see here I can pass the type and the genre also in this get route, so we are going to hit this route we are going to hit. So for that, it is not necessary to pass the genre and the type, but we can pass it so that we can get a different data. Okay, could you make PayPal clone? I will try, if I get time I will try that PayPal clone. Okay, so lists is there, and then dollar, each clone takes around 1 to 2 months to make. Okay, so type is like, okay, so dollar type will be there, and then I will have type equal to plus type is like this. Okay, plus type, so list I have to pass the type, so that's why I'm getting all these things. Okay, and then similar to this I have to pass the genre also, so control C and control V, genre genre, and it is like this, and but it will be and, because always the second parameter if you do it is like and in the top parameter which see sometime, and genre genre equal to genre is there, and then why I'm getting this plus type plus, it is again genre and genre, and like this it is there. Okay, so that much is there, but now we have to pass the headers also, because our app is completely secured. It doesn't work until I pass this verify. So verify require me to pass the JWT token, which we have done in the previous class. So it is completely secured app, we cannot just directly do this list and it will come, so it is completely secured. So how to do that? So we have to pass the headers here. Okay, so headers we have to pass here, comma here, and I'll do this headers. Okay, and then I'll do the token. I'll do, and it is not like local storage because we have not implemented that yet. Maybe I have the right, yeah, I have the right. So this we will do a bearer. So this is something which I'm going to take from the postman. So okay, so I have to log in here, and the postman I will take it from there. Okay, so maybe postman is open, postman, because my backend is running and also postman will also run, and I think hope I have done this thing. So register is there. Yeah, so I this is the admin only, I think. Yeah, this is the admin only. So I've created an admin. How I created it, you can see it in the previous. So admin token I will take. So this token I have to copy, and here I'll come. And after this bearer, I'll copy this token, or else our app will not work. So admin token I have done. Hopefully it will work. This is a lot of code. Okay, then this is done. Okay, but again something is wrong. Actually, this is not going to end it, and here this is going to end. List is going to end here, and then this is like this header and token and bearer. So like this it will be there. Okay, so that is done. uh, console.log res dot data, and after this set list is res dot data. Console.log error is there, and so this is how it is done, but I have to call this thing. Okay, I forgot to do one thing. This all thing should not be done here like this. So where is the async of it? I have not. We cannot put a async in a use effect. So we have to get a function. So const. So this is the way we do it. Const random list equal to a s y and z. Async like this. I'll have, and all this try and catch. I will actually move it inside. Try and catch and move it inside. Okay, so that is moved inside, and then I'll come here and get random list. I'll call like this. Okay, get random list. I'll call like this. Save it. Now I hopefully I have done everything. Yeah, no error is there, so it means everything is done. So I won't have this all this movie list like calling with nothing. I'll have a list dot map list, because we just got it in the list. Set list, with this we have got it in the list. So list, and then I'll pass this to movie list, and like this movie list I'll pass, and key will be equal to list dot underscore id, and list equal to list, and save it. Now we have to go to the movie list, because it is going to the movie list. So we have to go here. Movie list will go, and the movie list will get a prop of list. So let us destructure it here itself. List, like a single list, and then we have to come down here, and title is not continue to watch. Title is list dot title, and the other thing is that we don't have this like random thing we are going to pass here. So we are going to come here, and we are going to list dot content dot map. I'm going to do, and then item comma I. So item I have to pass the index also here. Okay, so index I have to pass, and like this I will have the movie item is key is I, and index key is I, item is item. Even the index I have to pass. So index is equal to I, because I was passing the index here earlier. So item is item. It is okay. Save it. Okay. So okay, still showing the register. Okay. So first fix it. It is true. User true. I'll do. Let me go here. User true. I'll do. And as I've taught, there is some error. Inspect network, and where am I? Okay, I'm getting a warning here also. Set do it even calling doing the API call. It is doing the API call. So this is how you debug it. No, crossword is in cross. Oh. I got it. I actually forgot to do something. So my backend and frontend both are running, the backend and frontend, but how will they communicate in this situation? They don't know how to do that. So here in the package.json, I have to come of the client package.json and I have to create a proxy. So that I have not done. Okay, so I will come here, and after this I will come here and comma I will do a x5 proxy, and this is a proxy in which what happens in which my backend runs. Okay, so that thing is http localhost 8 localhost 8800 slash API. It hopes it runs here only. API. Is it? Means it might be running here only. Should have written it. Yeah, 8800 is only it is running. So this proxy API I have to do, then only it will run. And now I'll do this. Okay, set January. Okay. npm start. We should generally do these things, means it is anyways I'm changing it, so it is done. So it takes a bit of time, okay, to do that. See, it is coming now. It is coming perfectly. Inspect, and if I go to the console, so it is giving me this array of six things, six movies and all those things it is giving me. And each one have this again, this content array. Okay, see, this content array is there. It is having the movies IDs, each one have that. So list is giving me that. So that's why I was going in that movie list and content.map I was doing. So if I come here, so now the data is coming from the backend. So see this, all this data is coming from the backend. Although I have not changed anything, everything is the same. And you can change it because I didn't find time to change it and all. So all of these things are running, and all of this data is now not hard coded. It is coming from the backend. So we are getting from here everything we have looked, means checked it, and all is coming from the backend. Movie list and all, everything is coming from the backend. So that is done. Now in the movie list is here. See, that's a very good question. Firebase, Google Firebase is very good, very easy to use, Google Firebase. Okay, Aditya, that's a very good question. But the thing is that Aditya is asking in the chat that I can make the same clone using Google Firebase. Which technology? Backend technology is good. Backend technology, the thing is that Firebase is very good, but it won't fetch you a job. Means if you are going for a react.js developer, yeah, it is okay, because it is not even considered in big startups. In all the startups, Firebase is the problem. With Firebase is not the technology. The problem with Firebase is that it is very costly for a real product. So we are using the free account, that is okay. But if you go to the next tier, it is very tough, and nobody prefer in the startup world to use Firebase. They generally go for Mon backend, because the MongoDB is a bit cheaper on the cloud. MongoDB, Atlas, and all those things are very cheaper. So people generally go for that only. So, and Mon is much more better than Firebase, because although the code is way too much complicated, means if we do a same clone, if I want to do the backend as Firebase, it would have taken half the time. But this Mon is the way in which you can get better job. I always say that with React only you will get a job, but if you master Node.js also with that, you'll get the top of top job, because Mon stack is used everywhere. It's like this. Okay, so that is there. So after that, I'll have this. Hope it answered. So movie item, I'll go. and here I will now I'll have a comma item I take. So item I have taken, and here, oh, here actually still we are getting the data from, although we are getting the ID data and all, we're still getting the data from the dummy, means this all these things we are getting. So I'm going to remove this thing now, trailer, and then const movie comma set movie equal to use state of like this, use state like this, a movie and set movie will be there. Then again we are going to have a use effect because we are getting those IDs fetches us the movies actually. Okay, so after that, first thing is that let me use the use state. I think the use state is already done. Okay, use state is already updated. So after this I am going to have a use effect. I am going to have, and then comma item I am going to have, and then const get movie equal to async like this, and try catch like this, and then console log of error is there, and then here const res equal to await axios dot get movies find. So I have to find the movie with the item, so I still we are showing the hard coded data actually. So find I'll do, and then plus item which we are passing here, the item. And now this again we have to use the same header where we have that header. So this header we have to use this same header, so I'll copy it. After this item, I have this header, save it, headers, and then the movie item I'll go. Now we will get the movies. Okay, so src, instead of this I will have a movie.img movie.trailer. This is movie.duration. So this I can also check it from the models and the movie I can check. So all of these things are coming from here. So from models also you can check what are they. Movie.duration limit is like uh, movie dot age limit, movie dot year, movie dot description, and movie dot genre. Save it. Use effect is not defined. It always happen with me. Okay, use effect is also not defined. I got a very good error also. So use effect. So get movie I have done, but I have not even called the get movie. So see, it is showing like this. movie, so we have to call it also. So, like this, now it is done. So if I go back, so it is not coming, anything is not coming. So refresh it once, or maybe well, sometimes it happens like this. Okay, it's not coming, so let us check the error. Inspect console, array is coming. Okay, array is coming here, but okay, index and item is there. Where is the set movie? Actually, I have not even called the set movie, so how it will do? Actually, set movie, this is done. Then after this, I have to do the set movie as rest dot data. Whatever rest is there, rest dot data. So I have missed a lot of code. Rest dot data. See, now it is coming fine. Now all the data we are getting from the API endpoint, and all these things, even these are different. So all of these are coming from the API endpoint and all. So maybe something 2018 without am without description inspect console. Let me do the start data. Okay. Okay, it is tight. It is not tight. It is DESC disk. And what else is not coming? It is, yeah, it is disk. DESC. Save it. Yeah, now it is coming perfect. The Walking Dead is a great movie. Yeah. So now everything is coming, and we are getting this different things. It is coming from the backend. So all of the things are coming great. So now what I'm going to do, when we will click on here, it should, so Netflix also it comes like this. Okay, Netflix also it comes like this, and click here, then the movie will start. Okay, the movie will start. So for that, what we are going to do, for that, this in movie item only, we have this icon, play arrow icon is there. In that I will add the link tag. Okay, I'll add the link here, like this. I'll add the link, and then to equal to path name is slash player, comma, movie is movie. I'm passing the movie, the whole movie I'm passing. The link, I have to import the link. I think link from React Rotterdam is imported, and so now we go to player.js, and here we have to, again I'm going to import the link and the use location. I'll import the player.js. These two things I'm going to use. Then here I'll come and here const location equal to use location, and then const movie equal to location dot movie. So this is how we can see I'm passing it from here in a different way, so I can get this movie like this. Okay, so movie I'll get like this, and then after that uh this arrow back thing is there. For that only I have actually use that link. Okay, so now the src, I'll not show the any movie here, I'll show that movie only which is there in the trailer. So it is movie dot video, I think it is video only, and that I can check from. I should don't want to dot video is there. Hope I have something inside it. Movie dot video I have done, and then here I will wrap that back button in a link. I'll wrap, and then like this, to equal to slash backslash like this. Save it. Now hope I imported everything and no error is there. No error is there. I'll go here, and if I go here and click it, yeah, it is showing perfectly. And go back is also working, and this is also working fine. I have not added the same thing, but it is coming from the back end only. Okay, so yeah, it is working fine. So these all movies I have got from there. The test, they have got 3 movies, I have got those 3 movies only. Okay, so now we will change the feature.js. So see, this is showing some image, right? Not a real image, just a image like that. Okay, so we'll change it to show the featured movies and all those things. Okay, so let us do that, and for that feature.js will open. Okay, and again here use effect, use state, and access I've imported, and featured.js I'll come, and here again we are going to have a lot of thing like this movie item. So let me copy this thing. uh, Here I'll have a const content set content equal to use state like this, use state, and then we have the use effect. So use effect, let me copy from here, although there will be a lot of changes here. Use effect, I will have it from here. Okay, use effect, and because this is same, the bearer will be same, and get instead of get movie I will have get random content, get random content, save it, push it like this, and this is type is there, and access dot movies dot find. So there is an endpoint in which I can get the random content in the movies. If I go here in the movies route, there is create, update, delete, get single movie, get random movies. I have this random endpoint also, so I will hit this random endpoint to get a random movie. So movie slash random I'll have, and here I don't have any item or something like this, and so let me close it and do it like this also. I'll better use a template string here, movies dot random, and then in the random I'll have a question mark type equal to dollar type like this, and that is done and all. And console.log rest.data, and it is like set content. It will actually, it is not rest.data, rest.data of 0. It comes like that. I'll show, because I'm also doing the rest.data. Okay, so that is their header, random movies, random types is their header we have to take every time. So this is not a now complete tab, because I will have to change this also. This JWT token is for 5 days. So if you're seeing this for 5 days, after that again generate from this and use it. And API token and how to use it, I've shown it. Okay, so here I'll come down here. Types and all is right now we are not going to look much into this types. So I'll come here. So this all images is now hard coded. So I'll go here and remove this hard coded image, and I'll do a content dot img. So the content is already updated from here. So the content dot img I have done, and the second, okay, content.img. See the content.img, it is correct. And the next thing which I'm going to do here, where is the content? Okay, so this is the logo, which is content.img title, content.img title, and this is like the content.description, and let me save it. Please use some npm package to upload the images and video, because setting the image and video link directly in Divi is not a good behavior, and makes the website slow. Anyway, this is a dummy website, so those things in real Netflix and all, they are definitely going to store it in a CDN. CDN is known as content delivery network. So Cloudinary type of things, they have their own thing. They are quite big company. They are part of the FANG. So you can never do it. So see, now it is coming, and this logo, I think logo is broken. It's okay, logo is broken. I'm not going to fix it. So it is choosing from the random. I think I have only one Superman only is there in the random. Okay, so it is, anyways, it is coming in the random. And maybe something is even not showing. So in the series it is showing different, because here series what I'm passing here, I'm passing the type here also. The type is also passed. So series it will definitely show something different. I think I have one only. So movies it will again showing the Superman thing. I don't know why I have only one thing. So series it is showing a different thing. So this is done. So this is completed. So we have completed our front end to back end integration. I'll push this code, and now the last part is remaining. So our Netflix app, the front end to back end is complete. Now the thing is that we will have the admin part also, as I've told, that dashboard. So admin dashboard we are going to create now, and that will have another folder like here in the next part. We'll have another folder like that, like an admin folder here, and through that we'll add the admin, and the admin will be like the admin. So in Netflix, in the Netflix site also, you go, you are not the person who is adding everything. You are not adding the movies. So I could not create something like that. This is how real product also work. The person who is consuming the thing, they don't add those things. Netflix people are adding those movies. So the dashboard will give a access not only to add the movies, but also to see who are the new users joining that month. So all those things will be there in that part. The last part, hopefully it will be on Thursday, and it will be the last part. It will be done, and we will be, this is the fourth thing is there, fourth part is there. And it's a, maybe it is turning out to be 5-part series. So this 5-part series, you watch this 5-part series and build a Netflix, everything from starting to the till the scratch I am covering, from the admin dashboard to everything I am covering. Okay, so with this means hope you liked it. If you liked it, so please do subscribe to my channel, and please hit the like button so that it can reach to more people. And as always, today at 8:30 p.m. IST, I have that JavaScript day number 2. So those who don't know, I run month-long program on my YouTube channel to make you a web app developer. CSS week is followed by JavaScript week. JavaScript week is followed by React week, and fourth week is anything. So this time it is node.js. So node.js is the thing. Okay, so with this I'll end today's stream. Thank you all. Bye.